Hey! Guys, I forgot how to do it, and I'm shy.
Don't be shy.
Wait, I'm freaking out.
Don't freak
God.
out. We're home at last.
Finally at home in our nighttime studio slumber party app. I'm feeling amazing.
We are in Sleepy Deepy Summertime evening episode, aka 7 p.m., which is nighttime in the summer.
It's bedtime for me.
It's bedtime for Lizzie and child as well.
And it's sort of dawn for me.
Lizzie, if you don't mind checking the fruit size of Carmichaela,
Carmichaela has been growing while we're
She's
gone.
been
Put it on the screen.
Put it on the screen. What fruit is Carmichaela?
Oh, this is so interesting.
What is it?
This week, she is 13.3 inches, 1.7 pounds. And that is the equivalent to a bunch of grapes.
A bunch of grapes. God damn it.
Ridiculous.
That's the picture they give
That's
me.
actually ridiculous. There is no measure with grapes.
I don't
Well,
believe
it's like as many grapes as you need to get to 1.7 pounds.
That's insane. Hey, do a melon.
It's like it's a bunch of paper clips. As many paper clips as you can fit in your hand.
Pile of paper clips.
And to add to this week your baby is peeing.
Yay! You're filled with piss, bitch. Oh, congrats. Lizzie's filled with piss and we're full of shit.
Hell yeah, that
we're
was
having
awesome.
fun.
Hell yeah, guys. Let's fucking start this hammer style. I'm fucking ready to go. This is the podcast.
Go.
Okay? We
Let's
talk about
go.
shit and we talk about stuff. Our dating life, and it's a disaster.
I'm doing fine.
Oh.
I'm kind of doing weird.
Go ahead. Oh.
I'll say only using clandestine words and names even.
Of course.
Because he definitely doesn't listen to
Imagine
this.
not being clandestine on this podcast.
I mean, that's most of the time. That's most of the time.
We say so much that we have to cut out.
Yeah.
You know what it is now. You know what that word is. That's the first time you haven't been like, don't ever say that word.
It's
Oh.
true. For me, for a long time, the word clandestine felt more than it meant. Do you know what I mean? I caught the feeling, the vibe, the texture, the fabric of what clandestine meant.
Looks like corduroy in my head.
I
must have
velvet.
synesthesia.
Cool. I go velvet for sure. But the meaning was just could have been anything with mystery. You know?
Yeah. Well, which is perfect for the name of clandestine. That is also the the definition. Fuck. That fucked me up, Gabby.
I got you to tell me it without even asking. Just a reminder, because in my head I did forget.
Yeah. So do you want to know what weird happened to me
Yes.
romantically?
I haven't seen you in 1 month.
Okay, well, first off, I had sex with a circus performer abroad. Okay, what can I say?
Shout out.
I'm doing double flips and hammer drops.
That's so true. He was albino as well.
Yeah,
Oh.
he had, it was cool.
Burying the lead.
It was sort of like hooking up with a Targaryen, which was super cool.
Nice.
I was the dragon.
Wait.
Yeah.
Are Targaryens albino?
They're not albino because that doesn't exist in Westeros,
Do
but
we
they
know
are
that?
blonde.
Yeah, but they're next level. They're not just sunshine blonde. Like,
Yeah, they're like
the girl
Targaryen
sitting
blonde.
before you. They're like white blonde.
Yeah, but I don't think that it's the same as because
some of them have purple and red eyes.
Well, but think of Emilia Clarke's eyebrows, which are brown.
Yeah, but they
Riddle
just
me that.
they just
Riddle me
fucked up in
that.
the art department for that.
I'm just saying.
Well, I actually do know the true lore, but no one wants
in
me
the
to be a
book-
boy.
In
Nobody
the book,
wants.
they say they have purple and red eyes sometimes.
They said they have
Sure.
purple eyes and they have silvery blonde hair. That's what it's established.
Silvery.
But during the filming of Game of Thrones, okay, when they had Emilia Clarke put on like a silvery blonde wig, it really washed her out.
Yeah.
That's what they said. So they made it like platinum white, and that's why it's kind of like a costuming decision that now they have to kind of run with.
Yeah.
And that's why that's kind of some insane options in the new show when
Yeah,
someone
I
has
mean-
to wear that white hair.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
it's crazy.
Well, I like it better white, to be clear. I think it's
Totally.
more of a choice. If
Yeah.
if they were just like blonde,
Silver?
then you're like, is it Cersei? Are they related?
Right.
Yeah,
well, the
yeah, yeah.
Lannisters are blonde.
The Lannisters
so
are blonde.
How do we differentiate?
The Lannisters
They're
are
like yellow sunset blonde.
Or Blake
okay?
Lively.
Like wheat bread. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like that's the
and then the Targaryens are Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yes.
And that's what they are. But I'll tell you this much.
Okay.
Imagine being such a superstar that the whole lore of a series gets changed because that wig just don't look good with your face.
That's your dream.
Oh,
And that's my dream.
That's your dream.
To make such a butterfly effect that you get
a franchise
a
to change.
franchise, and Reddit is aflame. You know.
But the only downside is you're Emilia Clarke that whole time.
I
which,
know, bless her.
Which I think she's still in Girl Joe.
No, I think we released her. I'll check.
We released her.
Yeah.
I just popped out over to her Instagram the other day just to sort of see if she was like alive.
So like piss yourself off.
Yeah, just be like, I forgot about you, fucking you.
Fuck you.
And she was posting.
She would crumble if you looked at her like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what's that line that Cersei says? Good.
yeah, that's the line in the entire 8 seasons that Cersei says. She says, sometimes you win if you wait.
Hello.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
There's the Game of Thrones. You win or die.
Does she say that?
That's a famous line she says. It's where you get the title screen.
Oh, you know what? I'd like to look up some of her famous lines if you don't mind.
I don't mind.
We have
Do you-
Lizzie do
do you want
that.
me to do that?
You're on camera,
Yeah, but I want to
baby.
read them.
Hell yeah. Okay, so I had a weird thing. I ran into my ex on the street.
Oh.
And he was being quite like
Can you like give a hint as to which ex this was?
one of them.
Okay.
Okay,
The
how about
most
that?
recent.
One of them.
Oh.
These are funny, by the way.
The one that I maybe had to cancel a pod for.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, there's a way to
remember
tell me
that?
who it is. Of course I remember that.
Yeah, the great
Wow, yes, yes, yes.
executioner.
The great executioner, the father of death.
You owe me a session, mister.
Yeah, well, okay. So I was
Miss
abroad
Thing.
feeling
Miss Thing.
crazy. So obviously I looked at my ex's Instagram
You
and then
think
I
I
Totally.
don't do that every goddamn day?
and he posted a sexy picture. So of course I said fire, fire, fire.
You're a gay guy after all.
Wolf, explosion emoji, heart, heart, and then the bottom eyes.
A picture says 1,000 words.
And he responded with, yo.
Yo.
And obviously we started chatting. So this does prove manifestation is real.
Well, you know why I love this personally? Is because everyone loves to goddamn pile drive Gabby and say, you get back together with your exes. You text your exes. Oh, your exes and the boyfriends and blah, blah, blah. Now look who's laughing. You're texting your goddamn ex. Everyone has a boyfriend and I'm alone.
You have a boyfriend.
I don't have a boyfriend.
You have a situation boy ship.
I have a ship.
You have a boy ship.
Shipiana.
There's a
You have
ship.
a boy ship.
I have a boy ship. I have a boy ship.
Do you both have ships? Have you come back with an armada?
No,
only one.
Okay, one ship.
I tried, but I only hooked up and go with one circus performance.
I didn't do anything. Not true. Had
Stop
I
lying to
made
me.
out with a 23-year-old model.
You really do
nice.
that when you go abroad.
Yeah,
you
I
get
go
under 25.
Payday. I'll get to the UK and I go full payday.
Beep, 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 beep.
He was 23.
God,
He
stop
was
that.
23.
You
But
know
it's a
what's-
model.
You know what's awkward when?
Oh, Epstein can do it and I can't?
yeah. Well,
So all the big men in Hollywood can do it and I can't?
Yes.
That doesn't feel fair.
Sorry.
I think you should shatter the glass ceiling.
Oh, I pedophilia.
And make a girl Epstein's Island.
For once.
Epsteina. Okay.
Epsteinalina.
Like
Island.
just make it Boca.
It's not an island, more of a peninsula because like I don't want to take a boat there. I'd rather just take an Uber.
Yeah, drive.
It's very guy
Yeah.
island.
Driven.
It's from guys inkling to make forts.
Yeah, like guys need some sort of like space away, and I would like to be at least 35
mix.
minutes. I would like to be in the mix. I would like to be at least 35 minutes from Mazara. Like I'm not gonna have to go to the mainland to get
Yeah.
pants.
of
And
course, of
let's just say
course.
it's 23-year-old men, so it's actually fine on the law.
It's
Yeah.
always
illegal,
fine.
but the morals of it are loose.
It's culturally illegal, but it is actually legally legal.
Okay, what were you saying, by the way?
You
I
ran
did-
into your ex.
And it's just so awkward when they act like nothing happened.
Well, it's crazy when you're walking down New York City and you realize that we're all on top of each other and your
Totally.
exes are around you.
It's
totally.
crazy
You
how
think you'll never run into them.
No, but they're just everywhere.
well, because I never seem to run into the people that I want to run into.
So true. I thought I saw one of my exes, the Australian guy who ghosted me when I was walking here.
Oh no!
And I was like,
thank God.
No shout
I
out,
know.
no shout out.
I really thought I saw him and I was like walking, trying to figure it out. It was either him or a gay guy.
Yeah.
Which says a lot.
Was it me?
And I was like looking and I was trying to get closer just to see. And then I got to the studio and I went like this. Oh, well. And
We'll
I
never
turned
know.
in, which is so not me. I would have
don't
chased
even
him down the
believe you.
street. I couldn't even remember his name to call it out.
I feel like
Hey,
I literally forgot his name.
Bryce Garganta.
Australia.
Start making math.
Gay guy.
A gay guy or someone I know.
Yeah.
Are you a gay guy or someone I know?
So I just think if you're an ex and you see your old, like if you are the one who sees the person, just let it go. Okay, grant you he looked amazing, shirtless even. And it was really cool. So I'm kind of sent in a whirlwind, I would say.
I have a question. So you saw a hot picture of him.
And I commented on the
and
picture.
He said, "Yo,
gimme.
Gimme.
Man After Midnight, absolutely." And then he said, "Yo," and then you also ran into him later.
He said, "Yo." We continued to have a conversation
via the internet,
via Instagram DMs, which is the horniest way to send a message.
It's slutty, big time.
Yeah, big slut.
Yeah, if I'm talking to you on Instagram,
big slut.
If I'm talking to you on Instagram, I'm trying to fuck you.
We're back.
If I mean, like, and that goes for like my brother. Yeah. That goes for everyone I'm DMing.
Shout out,
be careful.
Watch your ass, Colin.
Okay.
Lock your door, Colton.
Sending me a lot of memes this week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fucking addicted to my body.
Obsessed with me. Ew.
You brought it in there.
I thought it was funny. I'm a comedian.
It made me laugh. It made me laugh.
So first off, I'm Zach.
I'm Gabby, and I'd like to read some of Cersei's famous
Please.
lines.
I mean, perfect, because you're just talking about fucking your brother.
And I'm Lizzie.
Oh, yeah. And
And
Lizzie
that's
on the
Lizzie.
keys.
On the keys.
We got the band back together.
Okay. Nobody cares what your father once told you. Who is that to? You know your favorite
Sansa?
one. No.
My favorite one?
Yeah.
Jon Snow.
No, that's not your favorite
Ned
one.
Stark.
Nope. What's the one that you always say you would be? Prince of Flowers, fucking idiot.
Oh,
The gay guy. Oh, I never
The
said
gay
that.
guy.
You actually labeled me as the gay guy.
That's actually true.
I've always been like,
you
I don't
keep
want to be
saying
him.
he's going to be the only gay guy on the Game of
What are
Thrones.
your-
You're that one
one of
guy.
your fucking
the gay
people.
guy.
If you ever call me sister again, I'll have you strangled in your sleep.
You do that to girls.
Totally. The gods have no mercy. That's why they're gods.
All right.
Really good, girl.
That was loose writing at best. I will burn our house to the ground before I let that happen. That's something I probably said to you.
Yeah, of course. You said that about this podcast.
Everywhere in the world, they hurt little girls. Jeez.
Yeesh.
Okay.
Power is power.
Power is power.
We're back up.
Love is love. Everyone who isn't us is an enemy. I stand by that.
That is the ethos of this podcast.
That is exactly right, by the way.
Yeah.
I choose violence.
Yay!
Who said that? Cersei or me?
Yeah.
Hard to
What is
tell.
she texting? Yeah, like
Your gods have forsaken you. This is your god now.
Gabby's just doing that thing where she's opened her text messages and is reading like
yeah,
the last text she sent people.
These are the DMs she's actually received.
Yeah, I'm like, you sent that to me.
And finally, when you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. There's no middle ground.
Hey! Gabby, how the hell are you?
I'm good. I'm moving into a new apartment.
Which I
I'm
will be
dating a
helping.
new guy. I'm back in Manhattan, New York City, as well as Brooklyn, mostly. I'm going on tour. You know, life is good. I almost got my extensions out next week. Realized I can't afford it, so they'll be staying in my head, little
now
ratty
you
style.
You can't afford to get them out now?
I can't afford to get them out.
Well,
no,
yeah, and the
what a-
process, because if you get them out and then they get them back in, and then we have to do that 3 more times.
Yeah, exactly.
We have to budget for that.
We have to budget for it because the issue is it's just like you're saying, it's just not one thing. Like
No.
I go in, I take them out, I get a haircut, I go home, I realize I hate the haircut, I need more hair in my head, then I have to go buy the hair and then go back to the place, get her to put them in.
Jesus Christ.
Then
what
the
a
hair, the
Sisyphus'
extensions don't
Boulder
match.
vibe with this. You
Yeah.
can't seem to get it.
I can't seem to
We need a
really-
month.
We need a month, and I think these can last one more month.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
didn't
really?
you
You
just
said
get them?
Yeah, but these ones last much shorter
Oh.
than the other ones. You
Sure.
have to get them moved up and up and up. The other ones pull out your hair,
Famously.
but they last really long.
I don't understand why you don't get a weave.
This is a weave of sorts.
All right, I guess I don't know my nouns.
You don't know your
my hair nouns.
acronyms.
I don't know why we don't get you in a wig.
Yeah,
Sweaty,
it would
I'm
be
too
so
sweaty.
easy.
There's the glue ones, basically. There's
Yeah.
the tape-ins that I have now. There's the weave one that they sew into your head.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, by the way.
Seen
I take way
America's
too many
Next Top Model?
showers. I'm a Pisces. I'm always in a
Okay,
body
wow.
of water. Bottle of water.
I'm always in a bottle of water.
And then there's one that they put in with beads.
No.
That's crazy, by the way.
Yeah, well.
So I have tape-ins right now.
Yeah.
You should just do what I do when I slather my body head to toe in beef tallow. That's beef fat. It's like butter, but from a cow. And I slather myself in there till I'm squeaky, slippy, squeaky.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I walk out the door. It's my day. That's my whole day.
I've said this, but first of all, that doesn't relate to me at all. Secondly, I've said this before. I'll say it again. Say it again.
I'll say it again.
I'll say it again.
Say it again.
You're of Mediterranean blood.
Here we
Your
go.
lifestyle has nothing to do with my lifestyle. We live lived two completely different experiences that will never intertwine.
Exact, okay? When will you get it through your head? We are not the same.
We're not the same.
I'm nothing like you.
I will never be like you.
That's like when the villain to the hero is like, you were just like each other. And you're like, never!
I'll never be like you. I won't though. I am of albino nature, like your little circus freak.
Hey!
And you're of the sun, and I'm of the shadows.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I know.
I do kind of like that.
It's true.
We're back from the UK officially.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
back in the goddamn fucking States of United God blowing ass dick.
Every time
Fuck yeah, I love this country.
Every time we leave, we are reminded of what goddamn patriots we are.
God damn. Yeah. Like, we're gonna move to Nashville.
Yeah, we're gonna move to Nashville. I've been really loving this one guy's Alabama accent. I almost said Albanian.
Who's Alabama?
Dua Lipa. This
I would like
Alabama
an Albanian one, too.
accent. I've been really on the Alabama accent recently.
Oh yeah. From who?
I can't say their name.
Oh, I thought you were just like into the vibe, like someone in the media.
There's one person, I heard their Alabama accent and I said, I completely forgot about that one. And I've been really into it.
Yeah, no, I think the main thing for me that happened on this trip, yes, my career was snatched.
Totally.
Okay. It was a great work trip. I kind of the illusion of the sexy British guy
It's gone.
kind of got like kicked in the legs a little bit for me.
It's gone for me as well.
I'm a little bit like, say what you feel and feel what you say.
They are
you know what
such little fucking crabs where they're so emotional and you see it bubbling in their little fucking watery little eyes. Don't drink enough water.
First
They
off, no
don't
one's
drink
drinking
enough
water. Okay.
It's
No water.
crazy. You could see what they want to say, but they don't let it out of their mouth. And then when you're like, you feel like this, they're like, all right. And you're like, okay.
No, and also
You're wasting my time.
Yeah.
like I was talking to a few of them and they were like, oh, Americans are so fake because they're always so friendly and bubbly. And I'm like, you know what? We're not.
It's
We're
actually-
friendly and bubbly.
It's joy. That being said, this is just about men in the UK. UK women are fucking crazy.
They're crazy.
They are crazy. They look crazy in a good way. I love those whores.
I love they are wacky doodle.
They're
I'll tell you what.
wackadoodle dandy. They're wild.
No, I love
They say crazy shit immediately. It's like, what happened with the disconnect in genders? That the men are these shy little bitches, and then the women are just like stand-up comedians.
Yeah, well, I
They're
was at a
very
bar.
funny.
I think like the dating thing is the girl's like kind of mean to the guy, and then the guy just kind of like likes that. I think that's how the mating process in England.
Who is that? Lizzie and Kyle?
So true. Love you, honey.
So I was at a bar, and this girl like was trying to get to the bar and like shoved me, and I was like, "Listen, bitch, I'll kill you." Okay, like
In my country, we hit women.
like I'm a gay guy. I'll beat your ass. Okay, I'm bigger than you.
I'm bigger
The
than
fuck?
you.
I want to fuck you? As if.
As if.
You got a brother? I'm gonna make him. I'll just fucking see you at Thanksgiving because he's gonna live in America with me.
Idiot.
Idiot. That's why I like Australians because Australians are always down to move to America.
There was
gosh.
one
And
Australian
they're
boy.
nuts.
It's true. They're crazy, but they are the Americans of the ocean.
Yes.
Like a water type American. Yeah, that is. We're fire types. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
We're
right.
Americans of the land and they're Americans
Yeah.
of the sea.
Yeah.
There was one Australian guy we were hanging out with, God bless his soul, absolutely blacked out all the time, but that's a part of it, you know? He tried to get to my tits through my long sleeve shirt.
And I love that. I appreciate that.
You have to respect this sort of like persistence.
Give it a
and
go.
Give it a go ahead. See
Let's
if you
see.
can.
Gabby, you have to
Let's see.
understand that they're going against some of the biggest spiders in the world. Your tit is small potatoes.
Yeah.
You
Okay?
think I can't get to your tit through your long sleeve?
I
Yeah.
battled a scorpion when I was 3.
No problem.
Battled. Okay,
I'll
yeah.
snake ate my mom. I'll get to your tit, whether you like it or not.
Look, I got it.
Got it
What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing.
Oh.
I really like Australians.
Well, their
If they
accent
live
is like
closer.
a southern. If you mix took the Alabama and injected a little bit of that into
British Southern.
Manchango,
Yeah, it's
England or
British
whatever.
Southern. They are the south of Britain somehow. How do they what Pangea's thing happened?
How so?
That they got there. Well, I know that obviously all the criminals in England were sent to.
I think that's exactly how they got there.
It's how they got there.
And then they just started.
Answer my own question as well as.
Well, there was like the indigenous people.
I was like, oh God, please tell me you don't have to go into this.
So England like really went for it.
Yeah, they really went for it. They just sent them like really far away.
But like that's so funny to me because I feel like England is filled with criminals and everyone in Australia is light in love.
Well, they used to send their criminals over here, right over here. But then the second we were like, ixnay on the tax A, fucking king, bitch. King, you're a bitch.
Wow, pig Latin. I must say.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful
pig Latin. The absolute first language of the millennial.
Exactly.
Pig Latin.
Can't wait for her first word to be ixnay.
Once we
Can you make the episode title Pig Latin is the first?
That's too loud. It could just be pig Latin.
It could be ixnay on the tax A.
Ixnay on the tax A, brother. Okay.
We've got options already.
That's so unnatural coming out of my mouth.
You calling someone brother?
Brother.
I do like mate. Mate is a really good word that I wish we could bring over here.
I like lad.
I like babes.
Babes.
Babs.
I love babes.
And then they were like, all right, well, they're not going to take them over here. Why don't we put them on that island over there? I don't think anybody lives there. Trick was a bunch of people live there in harmony with all the big bucks.
It's crazy how they did that every single time.
Yeah.
No one must live here. Oh, wait, people live here.
Yeah.
You think
people
after
live
the first
everywhere.
time?
People live everywhere.
There were people everywhere.
It's like the 1800s at this point. Like people be everywhere.
Like we have a map and a big train. Like
Yeah.
we know.
Yeah.
Okay. How many more undiscovered lands are you going to be like, oh?
Oh, weird. There's people here. Yeah.
I think that's the whole thing about England. Why everybody kind of hates them, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think they were a part of sort of going around and being like, you're not here.
You're mine
This is
now.
ours.
We are.
And it's so funny because they love to shit on Americans. It's all they do is shit on Americans. Oh, you guys did bad stuff too. Yeah, guess who put us in that situation, by the way?
Okay, yeah.
And guess who we were when we were doing that bad stuff? British.
And I just want to be very clear.
We had to break the cycle.
We're hot.
Yeah.
So I want you to just sort of like face. Okay,
So
like
literally fuck off, KO'd, boom, ga. At least we're hot while we were doing all the bad stuff.
Get wrecked,
You guys
British
look
Isles.
so fucking bad.
And also the Revolutionary War. I'm imagining the Americans, hot hunks, dripping in sweat, rolling around in the mud. And
Your
they
king
got
had
your
schizophrenia at the time, by the way. Well, we were rebelling against as the colonies. While we were trying to do our own goddamn thing, y'all's king was cuckoo.
Get your king.
Get your king. Get your king if you want to get us. Get your king if you want to get us. And yeah, I know that from Bridgerton.
I was just about to say,
you
watching you spew facts that I know you got from watching Queen Charlotte.
Which isn't that like an interpretation?
This is from Queen Charlotte.
LLC.
Bridgerton spin-off.
And then I was watching it being like, is this true? And I looked it up and it is true.
He was totally mad. Mad
But
King George.
He was Mad King George.
Yeah.
Hot. The only one who was in love with his wife and didn't cheat, by the way.
Shout out.
So it's like, there are things happening.
Oh, then
in
why
York.
did it? Was it, you said he was hot and he was nice to his wife? Was the schizophrenia like?
No, he was also. You could be both. You could have.
He contained
You could be-
multitudes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Zach.
His multitudes were being nice and as well as
Two
schizophrenia.
wolves.
Two wolves, you're
okay,
familiar.
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
You're familiar with
one
the
that
idea.
hunts and one that wants to hunt.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
Fuck off.
So that was a history lesson.
First off, you're like, yo, give me your money. We're like, fuck off with that bullshit. So we make a whole new country. Okay, I forget where we were going with this, but I'm mad as hell. Okay,
I don't know how we started this, but I'm pissed.
I'm pissed off. I'm over British guys unless you're one of the hunky. When I was there.
Yeah.
First off, Scotland is crazy.
Scotland is crazy. I was only there for 1 week, so I didn't really. I got after being there for 1 month last year and losing my heart, my soul. This time was just fun and flavor for me.
Fun and flavor. Tropicana, pina colada. Yeah. I definitely get you there.
Tropicana, pina colada. I totally get you there.
Totally. The craziest thing about Scotland is that you meet a 22-year-old girl and she's really pretty, and then she goes, "Oi!"
I learned how to say vape in Scottish.
How do you say it?
Vape.
Wait. Say it
Vape.
in English.
Say it in English now.
Vape.
And now in
Vape.
Scottish.
Vape.
I did a show, and like
I mean, that's fun. That's Tropicana Pina Colada.
That should be the name, actually, of the episode. Is Tropicana Pina Colada.
Vape.
Well, okay, so I think the funniest word for the Scottish people to ever say is girl boss, because I was doing a show and one of my co-hosts, Jenny Gorlick, friend of the pod, was like, okay, what would you call me? And then someone in the back went, gal boss!
Oh my God.
I was like, don't.
Comes from deep within.
Gal boss.
A girl look like a gal boss.
I mean, they sound like they're choking on their own tongues.
Yeah.
It is the most abrasive accent.
I love
where
it.
you're like, are you out of breath after that sentence?
Yeah.
Like, Jesus. That took your whole head.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like a diaphragmic language, I think.
I think ultimately what happened in our friend group is that some of us were having sex with British guys. And as someone who has the most experience having sex with British guys, because that was sort of my kink for a long time, I understand the ups and downs of that and the highs and lows. And everyone sort of came back, disappointed.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I had sex 4 times, so I was
Yeah, but they were gay. And not British.
They were gay.
It's different.
You don't know if the guys I fucked were gay.
But they weren't British.
They were Londonese.
The albino guy was Londonese.
Well, he was sort of a eclectic travel kid.
He had an American accent.
He was Australian American British. You can
He
be
probably
all-
went to an international school.
Yeah, and he was
That's so Wizarding
Do you
World of
know-
Harry Potter.
he was Wizarding World of Harry Potter. But I went to London for a week alone, and you know what I do the second I'm alone in a major city?
Have group sex.
I have sex.
Strangers.
I have sex or rapid fire. I had sex with 2.
Literally
someone's
buckshot.
walking into the studio. I had sex with 2. Okay. I had sex with 2 huge rugby guys.
Nice.
Can we all just take 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
And then we have to wrap
Take
up.
10 minutes
I've
of silence.
wanted to manifest this into real life.
Yeah.
I've had sex with a cricket guy once. He was supposed to come to my show. Didn't come. Dead
Okay.
to me.
Yeah, shout out.
Dead.
Oh, what's the opposite of shout out?
Shout.
Whisper in.
Shout
I don't
down?
like you anymore.
Yell down.
Yell down.
No. Whisper in.
Whisper in.
Whispering.
That just sounds like I like yell down.
I actually was so happy he didn't come to the show. I walked on stage and said, pause, someone I had sex with might be here. And then I went across every aisle and then I said, now we could begin.
Yeah, but see,
Very
I
good.
used to hate when romantic interests would see me doing stand-up style comedy because it's the most unattractive thing a person could do.
Yes, but I'll say this. Anytime a sexual partner has seen me do stand-up, they become obsessed with me afterwards.
Yeah.
it's
Because
an
you bring the
obsessive-
house down.
It's about leaving it on the dance floor at the end of the
Yes.
day.
I mean, at the end of the day,
At
it's
the end of
about
the day.
leaving it
But
all.
that being said, when I want to talk junk, talk trash,
Talk shop.
fuck around, I don't want some literal loose-lipped dick hound in the crowd.
Loose lip, you're spewing your drama on the podcast.
literally all up in my business. Like, I want to have fun and you're distracting me.
Loose-lipped. He's probably telling no one. You're
He's telling
speaking
nobody
into a
nothing.
microphone.
He's telling
Several.
nobody nothing.
He's like whispering.
Loose-lipped fucking freak.
Well, I figured out because I had a group of sexual attractions and liaisons all come to see a
We
show.
are not speaking English this podcast.
We're doing it at 7 p.m. That is not chill.
Grow up.
No.
I was having a show de la commedia. You know what I mean?
A commedia dell'arte.
I was doing commedia dell'arte, standing still up.
The art of comedy.
And sure, who do I befold to walk in? Yet
But
a
whom?
few of my sexual attractions and relations, past liaisons.
How
even.
many?
Where? And how many?
4 different people.
Did they arrive together?
Well, no,
They carpooled.
I said 4 sexual attractions, just so that's people I just think are attractive.
Oh, right.
And then one liaison.
Don't try to explain this.
Well,
Like,
the
we're
numbers
dumb.
aren't adding up.
Listen, girls.
I clearly said 4 sexual attractions and 2 sexual liaisons.
Read a book. I guess that's all I could say.
Wait, where was this and who?
It was at my show that I did, Wet Hot American Stand-Ups. Shout out. It's over. But I did it. And it was sick.
Oh yeah, you had partners.
And so they were in the
Your partner's
audience, and
coming.
that freaked me out at first because I've always kind of tried to steer clear. Every time I'm dating a guy, he's like, "Let me come to your comedy show." I'm like, "That's like
That's,
Jesus
like,
Christ."
intrusive.
Get into a
Yeah.
fight with my mom first. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Once
yeah.
you're in a group text with me and my sister, you could be in that.
Yeah.
motion.
So, but then I realized that
sister.
having a
Figure that out.
Yeah, find me a sister.
Find me a sister,
Yeah.
and when we're in a group text, you could come to my comedy show.
It's me. Having a crush in the audience
Yes.
actually electrifies me to do well. I think it's a hunter-gatherer thing.
Sure.
Oh.
So now, because the show went
You have to
extremely
provide.
well. And it's like, oh, now it's now or never. I'm the stag with the bleeding horns. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know what you mean.
Not a clue, but yeah.
But tonally, I do.
Yeah, and I'm the ram. I'm bucking. You know what I mean?
Totally. Feels
no
different,
horns.
but
I'm that little bird that's like,
Okay, I'm with you.
I totally understand.
I'm locked in.
you
The
should have
rest of
fucking
that-
seen my flamenco. it was electric.
The rest of that did not make sense, but the bird made a lot. Oh, Tweety Bird. Remember when Tweety Bird was on all apparel?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Do you remember during our childhood, everything had Tweety Bird on it?
And that
Yeah.
Overalls, t-shirts, shorts,
Yeah.
capris,
Yeah.
little sneakers.
Little
Tweety Bird
sneakers.
was on fucking everything.
Now it's
and
like-
where is she now?
Where
In
is
a
she now?
home somewhere?
I wanna
Time
see her.
flies.
Was
And
she a
people
baby?
die. Only in baby tunes.
Oh, idiot.
I
didn't know.
Read a
Looney
book.
Tunes, she was full grown.
Read a book.
We are reading 2 different kinds of books.
What was I saying? Oh, hooked up with 2 hot rugby player guys.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Okay, on Grindr, and I feel like that. They sent me a picture. And they were a faceless profile, right?
Love.
Classic on
So
Grindr.
Yeah.
crazy.
Are there
some-
any faces on Grindr?
There are like mine, but sometimes am I embarrassed because my profile? I'm like, hi,
The bird.
The bird.
I'm flamenking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have I am inundated with 2 requests
peacocking.
from 2 faceless profiles, which usually I would screen, but then they send me a follow-up picture of what they look like here down, and I was like, whoosh,
They're
whoosh.
down, but no face.
Mouth down?
Yeah, like they this far, so you could kind of
Oh,
see
because
what they
they're
look
famu?
like. I think maybe it's because they're not outwardly gay.
Oh, rugby. Can you be gay in rugby? Lizzie, can you Google if there's any gay rugby players out?
Well, I mean,
Well,
there's
there
apparently
are.
2.
Yeah, there's 2.
And they're everywhere, by the way.
Yeah, let's see.
I don't know what rugby league they were on. It could have been but they had the build and the look, and had a jersey on one of them.
That's a little bit.
It was awesome.
Wearing the jersey is like wearing a cop costume and being like, I'm a cop, you know?
You have no idea how gay guys have sex, do you?
I don't think that relates to what I'm saying.
You have
There's a handful of gay rugby players.
All right, well,
I don't know who any of them are, but they seem to all play professionally in the UK and New Zealand and Australia.
now New
that's awesome.
Zealand,
Yeah.
and thank you for bringing that up.
I was tossing it to you.
yeah, that was a low ball.
So how do we get there? And
Same
when
thing.
should we go?
Whenever you're ready.
Because New Zealand seems really cool.
We need to spend a month there.
I think we need to do a full month.
Yes.
I was
And I
thinking-
love being that kind of person now in your 30s when it's like, oh, you want to go there for a month? No, we need to do a month.
Yeah.
Let's do a trip. Let's do a weekend in Boca
We can
Raton.
record there.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Well, there's,
We're going to have to.
and you're gonna have to bring your child and husband.
And they'll
Because
be
we're going to be
coming.
gone for a while.
And they'll be coming.
Well,
Give me a year.
Okay.
I'd be
Give
careful.
me a year,
I'd
Australia.
be careful. All those lizards are gonna eat Kyle.
No, not New
Not
Zealand.
the baby.
Not the baby.
No, the baby's gonna be.
No, remember baby Hercules?
Yeah, it's gonna be very much. She's
What
gonna
did
be
it-
very much like
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna come home and she's gonna have Kyle in a headlock, and I'm like, what's going
Oh
on
my
here?
God.
Do you have names yet?
We have a name, yeah.
Have you told us?
No,
No.
she won't be telling
you
us
won't- oh,
until.
right.
No.
Well, what about at the baby shower, which I just so recently RSVP'd?
No, I think I very much feel like so afraid that I'm gonna look at her face and then no longer like the name.
Yeah.
That's so Kylie.
I know.
That's so
Did Kylie do
Kylie
that?
Jenner. Yeah,
She-
named her
yeah.
baby Wolf, famously.
Well, that was
For,
a
like-
name she didn't even consider, and she just wrote Wolf.
Yeah, which is
But
crazy.
that
by the way.
won't
That's
happen.
a crazy way to do it.
But then a couple weeks later, changed it to Air, and it's like Wolf was an awesome name.
Yeah.
Wolf is sick.
Wolf
Yeah.
Jenner.
We can work with that.
Air Jenner.
Yeah.
That's too many vowels. How do you
It's
yell
also
that
like
name?
Eris Air.
Is it Air or Airy?
It's Air,
Oh,
I think.
I don't know.
I was sure until now.
AIRE.
I'll
Airy.
probably name my son.
Yeah, but I
Wolfgang
can't
like that.
imagine
Let's
she'd
see.
spell. It's like dream
Because I mean stormy air.
airy, like Aeropastel.
Or Airy, which isn't that like a smaller subsidiary brand?
Of Aeropastel.
Yeah. Or Gilly Hicks.
It's nice.
Nice,
Airy
deep
is
cut.
the lingerie line for women that's off of Aeropastel.
Oh.
But
an
Kylie probably,
honor.
I know.
What a-
Kylie probably doesn't even know that exists.
Nope, it's Air.
It's
She
Air.
says that, but there are other cultures who have that name where it's Irie or like the emphasis is other places.
She should have named him Wolf.
Agreed. Anyways,
Wolf is
I
a good
don't want
name.
I don't want to have that moment. It'll probably be the name that we've decided on.
Yeah.
Like 98% sure.
But keep something for you.
But yeah, it's also like
And don't say it into the microphone for our fans who are begging.
No,
Begging,
they'll have
foaming at the
to
mouth.
follow me on Instagram, Lizzie Stewart, to find
We
out.
post her pregnancy photos on the Patreon, just so you know.
I'll tell the Patreon members first.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
How
If
about
that's
that?
not incentive, I don't know what is.
I don't know what it is. $5. You want to know the name of my baby? $5.
$5.
And if you give us $100, like she might pick it. Your option.
You can choose.
you can throw your own baby name into the ring.
We're actually gonna have a poll.
What should I name my baby?
And the winner, you have to name it.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm open to submissions. But
Can I change the topic? As much as
away from my baby?
away
Yes.
from your baby.
By all means.
Ouch.
Not
Yeesh.
no. I didn't mean to take attention from Karma Kayla.
Whenever you were being like, well, I'm here.
No.
I was just
We're
gonna
done.
change
Competition with women starts early.
No, everyone knows that Karma Kayla will come first and I will fight to the
There's
death
a very
for her.
good chance that she might be blonde.
Because
I was blonde as a
She's my
kid.
baby.
I swear
My
to God.
sister's has 2 blonde children. So like genetically, if Kyle doesn't, mess things up, she could be blonde.
And
when
the
she's
look
a baby.
on your face when she comes out blonde 7 like me.
I'll rue the day. I guess you'll have to name her Karma Kayla Luna Stewart.
What is the topic
I
you
was just
much wanted
Yes,
to
what
talk
is it?
about?
I was just changing the topic
Yeah.
in hopes for diversity of the episode.
Hell yeah.
To say that I would like us to join a pickleball league.
Oh, where hot, young, sexy singles are around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Where
And
do they
you'll want
play?
something to do to get out of the house
Sure.
because your baby and your husband will be driving you crazy.
I'm going to go play pickleball.
Yes.
I'm gonna go play pickleball with the girls.
He's like, I have a dog. Wait, I
I
have to
have to go
work.
to work. Well, so do I.
Oh, so do I.
Is your career more important than mine? I have to
Answer.
Answer right
I
now.
need to do these artist dates to talk about it on the podcast. Okay.
Yeah.
Karma Kayla, get in the Louis. We're going.
We're going.
Like a chihuahua. I think we should be playing sports,
More sporty spice.
sporty spice in New York style city.
Mm.
You know what I mean? There's all these one time I was driving down the street in this city we live in, and I passed a giant, it was like on the Upper West Side or I was somewhere new. And you know that feeling of being somewhere new where you're like, oh, things are different here.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
The Upper West Side.
You feel me? Like,
Wait, Gabby, you nailed it.
you know what I'm saying? Like, what sort of milk are they drinking over here? Like, everything feels different, you know?
You know what you're saying?
Somewhere
When
new
you're
and
like,
everything's
things
different.
are different here. Yes.
So-
It's new.
I was driving down a different street in a different place, different than where I haunt.
Yeah.
And there was a large pickleball establishment.
Yeah, they have infrastructure now.
Yes, huge. Like it was all glass. It was rows and rows of pickleball courts and hot guys with no shirts on playing pickleball.
Lizzie,
I
you didn't tell me.
I know.
Been
Lucy's
playing it close to
keeping
the
that
vest.
from us. And it's like these things are happening. Like people are working their 9 to 5s and need to blow off steam.
Yeah.
And there's no more strip clubs in this city. There's no more fucking whack off joints.
Yeah, I know, right?
There's
Pee Wee
no
Herman
more-
closed those down.
Exactly. There's no
Have you
more
heard of a
glory
slutty?
holes.
There's glory holes, but I don't know who.
I don't know who the fuck goes
who
to
is
them.
using those.
And they're not on Google Maps.
And I just realized, like in movies when I was a kid, glory holes here, glory holes there. It seemed
Haven't
like
seen one in
every
years.
set you go in glory hole. And then it just hit me. It's probably never a woman on the other side.
No.
It's like
that-
always a guy.
Was that
blowing
the
you.
assumption for glory holes? Is
I
that
feel
it'd
like
be
the
a
way
woman on
movies
either
talk
side?
about it is that
Oh,
like
I always thought
you
it was a
stick your
gay
dick-
thing.
It's always a gay thing.
Oh,
You just weren't logged in yet.
I wasn't clicked in.
Yeah.
You
You didn't
were
realize
fighting
that,
that,
like,
and we were. That
yeah.
was just.
I was
part
like,
of-
what? Some girl?
Yeah, no,
was
a
on
girl
the
would
other side
never.
of that glory
Are
hole?
you fucking insane?
Can you
You think
imagine?
a girl's just waiting on this other side of a hole?
To do
See,
the one
if-
thing she never wants to do.
Isolated, like just the one
Yeah,
thing.
just that. Read a
You
book.
think that's the funniest thing you've ever said, Lizzie? Do you think there's a girl on the other side of that hole waiting to do the one thing she never wants to do? No.
No. You were
I-
using your context clues.
I'm
No.
sorry, I just assumed.
Also, isn't it in the men's room?
No, there's no glory hole. I've been looking. I haven't seen a
Oh,
single
you've
one.
never found one? Yeah, I don't know.
Usually gay guys just blow each other out in the open or under the shroud of night.
Well, now
somewhere.
they do, but I think
Two
back in the
different
day it
things.
was a little more hush hush under the table, in between the stalls, if you
Yeah,
will.
true. Hold on. Yeah, hush, hush. Power drill.
It's a saw.
Stick your dick through it.
Go ahead. It's sharp metal, raw metal.
It's wood chips.
But here's the thing is that there's no, like I said, whack-off joints to waste your time at. So
Yeah.
now hot guys are playing intramural sports
Yeah.
all around the city while we're working, while we're doing shit like this, yapping in front of
Yeah.
different microphones.
Yeah.
What a waste of actual time, my job, when I could be playing some sort of paddle sport
Totally. It is. It's
amongst
hard.
friends and relations.
No, I definitely
I also want to play
understand.
tennis. And I'm going to the US Open this weekend.
Oh,
So
fun.
you better learn up.
So I have to know.
Report back.
Yeah.
There's tennis courts not far from my home,
Yeah, I've been playing
right
tennis.
under Prospect Park.
Oh, there are, but they're really hard. What?
I've been playing tennis
When and where?
with my friend Keith. He's a guy.
I literally bought us tennis rackets. They're in
And
my
I've
apartment
never
right
seen
now.
you.
Where are you playing?
There's a local joint right next to my house.
But okay, so here's my question because I try to find this on the internet and the internet lies.
What?
The internet lies.
Get wrecked.
Wow.
Well, how do you sign up for the courts?
Oh, I just show up and play in it.
You can reserve the ones. I'll have Kyle's done it before. I'll have him.
Can he send me links?
I'll have him do
Because
it.
I want to do a coach. Actually, I've decided.
Oh,
me and my friend
Oh.
Becca, who we all know,
Shout out.
In the zeitgeist.
in
Also
the zeitgeist of also pregnant, same exact time actually.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out. Also doing a girl.
Also
Doing
a
a
girl.
girl.
Also
Having
doing a
yourself
girl this
cooking up a
time.
girl.
Also cooking
Three
a
of
girl.
my girls are cooking up 3 girls right
Yeah. Yeah.
No one wants a boy anymore.
No.
All right.
now. Nah. By the way, we played tennis in Virginia when I was down there.
Yeah.
At a local sports club.
Yeah.
And we both said, let's go separately take classes and get really good at tennis and come back and compete to the death.
Fun.
So I need to find a coach.
Yeah.
And I need it to be close to my house.
Sure. Well, yeah. Oh, I'm
not
sure
far.
there's somewhere in Red Hook, or you can come to the park.
That's not far from me.
I mean, I
Okay.
can't imagine
drive. It's
anything
easy
better
parking.
for you, which is sort of like it's really about the outfit. You
and
know
it's
what I mean?
it's about an outfit X aggression.
Yes. And
Yeah.
legs.
And
bitch.
legs,
Okay.
bitch.
It is a sport about
And,
legs.
and I
legs,
also
legs.
played in the Hamptons.
Yeah, you don't?
And I was like, I'm bad. And then I did it, and I actually was okay.
Oh, wow.
Kyle's
Yeah.
pretty good. He can coach you.
Wait, can Kyle and I play? And then
Yeah.
you sit on the sidelines like,
Let me tell you, I'll be sitting on the sidelines.
oh, let's put a date.
Well,
on
I guess
Okay.
I'm also in a sports mood because when I was in London, I was actually having lunch with you, and I got a call to arms.
Oh, this was
Oh.
awesome.
It was like, so I was gonna go to Gabby's, like go to a comedy show with Gabby. I was having a chill day.
Yeah.
I met these 2 guys, super cool guys, Tom
Shout
and
out.
Freddie. I love their
Aw.
ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
And
cool.
They're cool guys. And so I got what every man has always wished, a call to arms. I got a text message being like, "Where are you? We got challenged to a volleyball match by these Mormons, and we need you." And I was like, "Gabby,
I gotta
I must be
go.
gone." Okay.
When you're summoned, you're summoned.
Exactly right. And men do still exist in that way.
Yeah.
Do they go off to war? No. Do they fight for their homes? No. Do they fight off bad guys? No. But they
They fight the
do,
good guys. They're missionaries.
They do attack local Mormons via fruity little sports.
Yeah.
Do not fuck with us. I will say there is something, and this is gonna sound crazy, sexy about Mormons to me.
I also believe the same
They're like
thing.
the outfit they wear, like the
Sure.
little
I
bow tie
follow
kind of
a
thing.
lot of
Their garments.
Mormon couples on Instagram
Yeah.
because they are all hot.
Yeah.
They're all rich.
Yeah.
And they have like 30 like blonde kids, which I don't want 30 kids, but I like the visual,
Yeah, of course.
you know?
Sure.
And they're all ballerina farming away.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, it's also like I don't know if this is going to be too blue for this podcast.
Oh, boy.
But you know, like how in straight culture there's like the Catholic schoolgirl for like in porny kind of thing.
Yeah.
The gay version of that is Mormon missionary.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, like in that like
Yeah, and the little like elder.
that is like our version of that. So that does every time they're like, "Hey, have you heard the word?" And I'm like, "No."
No.
Yeah, like,
What's
tell me-
the word? Gay?
Gay in my ass. How about that? No, it was pretty awesome. They beat us though.
If I married a Mormon guy, which I can't, I'm way too old. They all get married at like 16. I would move to Utah in a goddamn second, have 30 kids.
Well, we realized when we were there that it was a YSA event. And so this is actually something really cool that the Mormon church does. They got me. They got me. You know,
we fully don't believe in science anymore, and Mormons are like kind of swinging us.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy.
I want everyone to know we're really easy to catch right now, okay? I have no earthly tether. So they do these YSA events.
What's that?
Young single adult, 18 to 35.
Oh.
Like, when you say YSA, I just think yes.
Yes,
Yes.
bitch. I'm like, okay, why does the U.S. government, my goddamn tax dollars, are not going to community centers dedicated to hooking up 18 to 35?
It is so true, and the Jews do that as well,
Well,
but it's
yeah.
called birthright, and they make you go to Israel.
And
I didn't
suck
do
a
it.
Splatoon or something?
Yeah, well, exactly right. They introduce you to all the hot soldiers, and they say fuck, 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 and then you have to stay. You know, I didn't do that. I didn't go there.
I didn't go there.
I didn't go there, but I know a lot of people who did fuck the soldiers.
Sure.
Well, I mean, in those religions, like, they are very, like, fucking.
Well, more of us.
More of us.
Yeah.
And I really just wish general society had that vibe, because it looks like I can't go anywhere these days. I gotta join a fucking pickleball league to meet a guy.
I know, but I think that's our way of... What's it called when an Amish person... Rumspringa. I think our Rumspringa from Night to Day.
How do I know that?
I really didn't even know where we were
Rumspringa,
going.
next question. Let's go.
Easy next.
Softball.
Oh, the coming of age ceremony of the Amish people. Yeah.
Rumspringa.
A dicey game, Rumspringa.
Dicey.
It's a
Fool's
dicey, sort of
game.
like a destined to fail type. Go see the world.
Go
see if
the
you'll
world.
be back. Yeah.
See if you can take it. We need to do our own Rumspringa, which is from
We're
night to day. We're 30, period. As well as night to day.
Yeah. I'm going to say something. I want to go and I want to play with you because you're my best friend.
I love you.
I love you.
I
Don't ever get it twisted.
No, you're about to say something mean, and I can sense
No,
it.
not about you. Mean to me.
Oh.
Not mean to me, loving me. I'm actually done. Hear me out with boys. I don't want to go there to meet hot guys.
I thought you were gonna say I was bad at sports, and it's like, first of all, I'm not. Second of all, I am. Third of all, just because I've broken both my feet doesn't mean nothing about anything.
No, it's no,
I like how you're
that's
getting
huge.
into this fight with him that he's not starting.
Yeah,
with
you like are fighting with me.
You're literally like, I thought you were going to say this. And by the way,
I don't know how you could almost say what I
because look
thought
at
you were
all
gonna.
these things. Yes, I have brittle bones, but that means nothing.
So what?
Looks like it's on your mind.
Because that's what you actually wanted to say, and then you made up some weird thing about boys.
No,
like,
I was actually planning for the last 20 minutes to say what I just said. Yeah, there's shit that goes on in the back of my head. It's not all fucking two rubber ducks in a bath, okay?
Yeah, it is. Quack, quack, quack.
It's not two little rubber ducks going back and forth in a squeaky little tub, okay?
It's literally squeak-a-doo. We do
have to wrap.
I know, but I'm just going to say I'm done with boys. I'm focusing on myself, and I actually...
To find out why Zach is done with boys, you're going to have to join us on Patreon. Patreon.com/podcast to find out why Zach is done with boys. Maybe I'll be done with boys too, depending on how much you give us via money.
The Patreon.
Via money to our Patreon. We love you so much.
5 you hear about my opinions, 10 you hear about Gabby's.
Exactly. Do we have a surrogate of the week?
We do. And this actually will play into what we're doing on the Patreon. So this person is a surrogate of the week, and we're also going to give her wings. And she's also our warden of girl jail this week.
We got a warden of girl jail.
Oh yeah, so for 30?
50.
For $50,
50 smackaroons.
you could be a warden of girl jail, which is where, sorry.
Hello.
Donut
Which is
is
where
affecting
you
me.
pick
The donut is
a
hurting.
girl. We ate like 9 donuts before this. Where you, warden of girl jail, gets to pick one girl in the zeitgeist for us to absolutely shred apart, lock up into prison, throw away the key, and let her go if we feel like it.
Bye. So that was to the girl we'd throw in.
Yeah, not to us, because we have another segment.
For the sake of time, let's just do her wings, and then we'll hop over to the Patreon and do girl jail. So this is
We'll do
for
our own wings on them.
This is for sweet Jasmine Cardenas. I'm sorry if I said your last name wrong.
Oh my
Cardenas.
God.
Absolute gorgina.
Jasmine
Oh my
Cardenas.
God. Like literally my breath is taken away.
You know, I love your big naturals, and by that I don't mean tits, I mean lips. You have gorgeous lips.
But you are like a Billie Eilish shirt on, which makes me think you do have big tits.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, because only girls with big tits wear big shirts.
You have to be like, don't look at me, but you want
the mystery.
You're not stopping nobody with those lips, that amazing hair, kind of doing that thing that I.
Wait, you're so pretty.
Yeah.
And you joined in 2020, mid-pandemic.
Thank God.
Thank
Are
God.
you okay?
Are you okay?
I know they say like social media had a really bad effect, but it's so humbling to know it was like us to you.
Yeah,
like a 1-to-1 right now.
Sorry
about that.
Sorry. Oh, I want to play Sims tonight. That just made me want to play
flashback,
Sims.
Yeah.
Jasmine, if you will.
And the name Jasmine. Oh, damn.
The name Jasmine is the #1 hottest name. Famously, no competition.
Every girl wanted to be Jasmine as a kid because she wore that little belly shirt.
Jasmine was the hottest Disney princess. She had the hottest little outfit. She was the sassiest one, and that's the best name. What, you want to be named Aurora? No. Talk about a tongue twister.
I'm not going to lie. Sleeping Beauty, I think, was really pretty.
Her name was Aurora.
Yeah, I know. I think she was pretty.
Yeah, she was pretty, but she was no fucking Jasmine.
She was no Jasmine, and she is not Jasmine.
And Aurora is like you get lost in the R's.
Aurora?
How do you yell Aurora's name if she's really far away?
Try to teach a little kid.
Aurora! Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you see her at an H&M, but you're like all the way on the other side of the...
It's not even worth it.
I'm like, that's too many vowels and R's. I'm going to sound ridiculous.
Yeah.
If I saw you, Jasmine, I'd be like, Jazz.
Jazalina.
Get over here.
You are amazing. I can't believe you gave us that money, and we will deliver in full.
And you know what? When I know that everyone who listens is a bombshell, but just to get like confirmation like this is such an honor. Thank God, because you're gonna help us make our kid, because we're giving you your sperm and my egg.
It's true, and you'll have to name her Aurora. My sperm and your
egg. So thank you so much for that.
Jasmine.
And the kid will be fine.
I hope it's Jasmine.
Jasmine.
You know what I'm picturing when I hear Jasmine? I'm picturing the crystals, the Lego crystals.
Wow.
Do you know what I'm talking about? You know in Legos?
Yeah.
Oh, like
the crystals that you would use as currency.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You put them in a little box.
The most luxurious item you could have as a child was the Lego crystal in purple. And that's who you are to me.
And I love you, and I will not stop till you're safe.
Agreed.
Okay.
I will fight to the death till I know that you're safe.
I am a warrior for you. I champion you.
I love you.
And I love you guys, and we're gonna jump over to the Patreon right now to
quick. Love you.
Love you. To put Jasmine's girl in girl jail.
Oh, Jasmine has a girl in girl.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God, you're not gonna want to miss this one, guys.
Gotta go. Bye.